All right, so let's get into patch notes. So I know a lot of people are gonna like ask me about it. Oh, new patch notes is here. Sorry about that. I bumped. Oh, new patch notes are here. This and that. What do you think about it? It's usually gonna happen on streams. I might as well just make a video beforehand. This patch, honestly, crazy patch. Like quality of service is out the roof. I cannot wait for it to come to global. It's actually insane. So so there's a lot of information here about quality of life. They really tried to update the game as much as possible. And gateway. Okay, a lot of people have been asking about gateway. So this is basically where you get your answer at. All right, so like most of us didn't know this, but Mario Leona will be coming out on the 30th. And I mean, I can stream it. I don't got summons though. Giku's probably streaming it, so just check out Giku's channel for his summons. I believe Anto is streaming it as well, so you can just check out both of them because they definitely have more currency than I have. So we are getting in the future there are going to be some new PvP sets. Now, not PvP sets, my bad. New gear sets. Sorry, this game is so much about PvP. Like I'm losing my mind. So I will translate them for you really quick. So the first one is basically if your health is 90% or more, the amount of damage received is reduced by 20%. So that's basically the two set effect, right? And then the 4-piece set for this first one is basically if you use a special move, after it will give you a 45% increased damage effect. So that's basically this new one right here, and then we go into the Wandering Clown. Okay, second. Right, so the Wandering Clown basically, if you use a skill, gives 8% reduction in damage effect to the enemy to the highest total attack power for one turn up to one time. Okay. And then if you use a special move, you will be able to give 35% reduction in damage effect to the enemy with the highest total attack power for 2 turns up to one time. So I believe this should be a debuffing one where it puts reduction on the attacker on the other team with the highest attack. So this is basically, to be honest, it's sort of like to slow down the enemy. This sounds really, really good on Mimosa. Not the one that we have, the Season 9 one. A lot of you guys may not know about the Season 9 Mimosa, so I don't really want to leak it. But Season 9 Mimosa does shut down the enemy highest attacker, so applying this on her as well might be really, really good in the future. Then we have Careful Cutter. So let's just translate this right now. So Careful Cutter, and please note that these translations are one-to-one, right? They're just English translated, so if I am wrong on anything like that, you guys can clarify it in the comments section down below. But the 2 set effect for Careful Cutter, basically at the start of the turn, there's a 35% chance to give a increase 1 SP buff, and a 4-piece set at the start of the turn to give a increase 1 SP buff and a 15% chance of skill cool time increase by 1 turn on the enemy. Or is that? Oh no, set aware. Okay. So if you have a 4-piece, it basically increases your SP at the start of the turn, but there's a 50% chance that it will increase your cooldowns as well. So it's like a give or take kind of thing. It's more like if you want to use someone just for their ultimate and just increase SP off of that. All right. So obviously, and please note, like how I try to tell you guys when it comes to these kind of things, please note that, remember, don't take these things at face value. There might be characters in the future that can really utilize these sets, so don't just try to toss them away. All right, I told you guys about this about Black Asta. I said Black Asta was really good from the start, even though everyone was trashing him. I said give it some time, you guys will find a way how to use him. Right, don't believe what everyone says, try to use your brain. I told you guys maybe look for unique passives on characters like Queen of Witches, right? Queen of Witches, her unique passive sounds really, really good actually on paper. It's just that there was no one really to apply it for. Black Asta comes out, oh damn, I need Queen of Witches, but YouTubers told me to skip. It's like if there's a character that comes out with a unique passive you think you can use in the future, probably still get that character because you never know what's gonna happen. Right? The game is still fresh. The game's only been out 8 months. Anything can happen. So going into this last set. So we're going into the Snowfield Warrior. So the 2-piece set, if your physical strength is less than 40%, the amount of damage received is reduced by 5% with effect. All right, so it's basically if your health is under 40%, you will have damage reduced by 5%. And then the 4-piece set, if attacked, a 10% increase to, I believe that's just your 10% increase to strength, and also 30% increase in defense. Can stack up to 3 times. Okay, it's kind of crazy. It's like something from Mario Leona, to be honest. It's pretty good. This is going to be in the green dungeon, so right, the green dungeon just got a little bit better, to be honest. All right, so going into Leona, so they're gonna have the paid banner, and basically the skill page will be purchasable with 20k black crystals. A lot of people are thinking that we're gonna get this for Black Asta on global. We might. Black Asta is not supposed to be pay tickets because there's really nothing of note where pay tickets will be available on global. But we might get the 20k pack, so we'll just have to see about that. So another thing about global, okay, because a lot of people were asking about this. This is how the new gateway function is going to work. So a lot of people were like, okay, you know, gateway, how's the new gateway work? How's it gonna work after this? And basically how the gateway is going to work is that you're going to be able to select any of the seasonal characters, right? Once you do select the seasonal character, you have to do a bunch of achievements in order to unlock that character. Okay, so I believe so it's every 30 days. So every 30 days you'll be able to get one of the seasonal characters. And then like you can change the mage by clicking reset. However, please note that once you receive a bonus, you will not be able to select the mage. However, please note that once you receive all the rewards from each achievement, like you'll not be able to reselect a mage. Okay. In addition, reassumption and okay, so the selection box. Okay, so I believe that's at the bottom. All right, so they're also adding a timer function to the game. I don't know why. This is kind of bad for the game, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of good for me for my speed running for Red Dungeon, but I know this kind of gives people some ADHD, to be honest. Let's see. So we have some improvements here. So it should be from down here. So they're going to be changing the shops. So these are basically the region shops, right? A lot of people are really annoyed, just like me, to go to the region shops in every single world. Basically what they're going to be doing is that they're going to be adding the region shops all onto one page. Bless. Oh my god, that's amazing. Best thing about this update. I swear I love quality of life updates way more than gear, way more than arena, way more than characters. Because quality of life updates feel so much better at the end of the day. So all right, so they'll now display the season for the mage pieces as well, so you know if they're limited or not. Okay, so when you end up doing the selector tickets, like the selector tickets for the skill pages, right, it'll now show everything at once instead of one by one. And then they added the receive all function. So we have this on global. They basically stole it from global and just put it on the JP. So we got the update first before JP did. JP didn't even have the update yet. And then they also took this. They also took this where basically the crystals do display each other differently. So they also took that for JP as well. And then okay. And then this one as well, just showing different currencies. All right, so they are changing the exchange shop. So before, right, when we would have a leftover pity, basically be able to get your gacha tickets, the gold, the upgrade stones. But now they're changing it to where you can get a mage selection box from season 1 to 6, a common mage piece, SSR mage. So that's basically a mage piece for the standard summon characters. And you get one gacha ticket as well. So changing a limited time change feature. This is about like the enhanced stats. We won't really get into that because that does not apply to us on global at all whatsoever yet. All right. I believe that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. So, was there anything that I actually missed? I don't believe so. I believe, okay, so there was one thing here, and I thought they would show it down here, to be honest. Okay, so I guess it's just right here. So, I thought they would show it in the shop, but basically, how this works, right? So, I don't really want to pull up JP right now because it's gonna take too long. But how it works in a JP shop, in a JP, not JP shop, damn it, in the daily missions, right? The daily missions for JP, basically they're able to get a 1 through 6 mage selection box for the advanced missions, right? But now they're gonna change it to a skill page, dude, which is, I mean, honestly, pretty good. So I believe it's every 30 days they get a skill page, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for the update. I can't wait for these updates to come global for the quality of life. Obviously, we're gonna get Marijuana pretty soon. A lot of people are thinking like probably, I don't know. It could be end of April, could be start of May, to be honest. But they're definitely gonna try to sweat us to start syncing up the servers. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the information. Just start getting prepared.